And wow, all right. Well, welcome to day 7, the final day in this week of the Inner Glow Up Psychic Hygiene Challenge invitation. It is a gorgeous sunny day here in Cripple Creek, Colorado. The sun is with us today for this final day of the Glow Up. And while we're waiting, giving people a chance to join us, please let me know who's here and where you are on this beautiful planet. So if you're just joining us, we're going to give everyone a few moments to join us. Let me know where you are on this beautiful planet. Hey everyone, nice to see you here. Hi Linda. Hi Scylla. Oh, wow. Let's just take a deep breath as you land. Hi Evelina from Lithuania. Hi Knowledge Archive in Amsterdam. They're going fast now. Oregon, South Carolina, Minnesota. Beautiful. As we all connect here live and in the replay, hi from Sweden, and give everyone a chance to land. Hi Vicky from Ohio. It's so lovely to spend time with you on your immersion recently. What a privilege, guys. You know, I used to have visions of traveling the world. I just didn't know. Hi Trudy in Norway. I just didn't know what that was going to look like, and I was borrowing from current constructs. I didn't realize I was going to create my own construct. Hey Gina in the UP. Hey Sarah in London. So I really want to encourage you. You know, a big piece. Hey Catherine in Austin. A big piece of this is to clear out the clutter so that you can really hear your own inner guidance. Hey Sarah from Scotland. So that you can align with your soul mission and really do what you came to do here, right? Lake Erie says hi. Thank you, Vicky. That's a big piece for evolving and emergent healers who I'm here to help and cheerlead, and myself included. I'm always evolving. Is to clear out and engage in psychic hygiene in a way that, you know, we're not carrying around density and distortion and not able to hear our own soul plan. Hey, Sarah Renee. Nice to see you here. And I am about to embark in less than 10 days now in Portugal on a beautiful divine appointment at a beautiful nature retreat center 2 hours north of Lisbon. Just manifested, right? Showed up because we have these plans and we're meant to come together. But so many of us are stuck in, I used to be trapped in a lot of limited thinking. Hi, Maria from Sweden. Hi, Anna from India. Nice to see you all here. I'm just talking a little bit this morning as we reflect on this last day about like why bother with psychic hygiene in addition to feeling so much better. As empaths, we just tend to take on so much of other people's emotions because they've shut down their emotional centers, and then we end up running it and processing it for them. And then there's the deeper shadow alchemy and gold that we're engaging in, and look for an announcement about that soon. I'm opening up my new private mentoring program and really excited to do this work with a handful of you who are really interested in diving deep to go find all the blind spots, right? Hey Jim from Montana, nice to see you here. My old stomping grounds of the Bitterroot. But yeah, psychic hygiene is super important so that we can carry out our missions in a way that, you know, we're not constantly tripping up in the inherited distortional social conditioning and beliefs that, you know, just are the hallmark of this realm. Now, after yesterday's live meditation experience and the collective work we did, I went and was quite emotional for about 15 minutes as my heart really felt, and the empath in me felt the incredible suffering of humanity, all based in distortional inherited beliefs about self-worth that are just not true. And I let myself just grieve that and feel extreme compassion and empathy for humanity. Not from a place of pity or trying to rescue, just pure raw emotion of, wow, this planet is no joke. So I just want to take a moment to reflect that to everyone today, because I think sometimes we hold really high standards for ourselves. Like I should be able to heal myself, and I should be able to do all this stuff, and I should be financially abundant, and I should, you know, should. Excuse me, have you stopped to think about the psycho-spiritual, bioenergetic, inheritance that you receive from your ancestral line. And it's not to judge or fault them, it's just facts. It is extremely dense and distorted, you know? Yeah, you had to go back and rewatch for that same grieving feeling. Yeah. Deepest dive yet yesterday. Could only speak or believe in that I am. Yeah. I mean, so I don't know, like, everyone, give yourself a few pats on the back for even being here incarnate in human form and taking on all of this pain, this collective pain, and the stuff that came loaded with the ancestral vehicle. That is what we are doing, is we are alchemizing this. I warmly invite you to join the Higher Love family. This is what we've been doing all year, and it's just going to continue, and it's a beautiful, safe, loving space. Super, super accessible for all currencies around the world. That's what it was designed for. So last thing I'll mention before we dive in is, yes, I am out on the beginning of probably years of travel. So I will be in Portugal and Lisbon beginning the 24th of July, and then up at a retreat center midway probably to Porto. So I am available for immersion experiences if that's speaking to you. If you want to, they're packages basically. We'll spend a few hours together, and then you have follow-up sessions to help with the integration, okay? Then I will be in Geneva and Chamonix, okay, in France, Switzerland, then Norway, and then London is what it's looking like. So I am available if you want to get it. Let's hug it out, right? And I'm also, the Higher Love Tour is on. Thank you so much to those of you who've been writing in. I just have gotten overwhelmed with the response, so I've got some help to help organize all those dates and kind of make heads or tails of it. So if we're a little bit delayed in getting back to you, please just hang in there. We're getting to it. And if you would like to host me somewhere on the planet, please write into info@multidimensional.com. These are pop-up events, donation-based events in your living room, a local park, etc. All right, it's on, folks. Here we go. And the more healers I talk to, the more of us are being called up and out. So I hope my example, no one gifted this life to me. I had to really claim it, and believe me, it was a hard one. I had to go up against all sorts of scarcity consciousness. And, you know, I built a multiple six-figure business at one point after thinking I would never be able to break 100K a year because of limited beliefs in the ancestral line. And then I had to deconstruct all of that and build again. And I've been through several iterations of that, which is all refinement. So I have been through multiple crucibles, which I am genuinely grateful for. The human ego might tantrum, but I'm genuinely grateful for all of the refinement that this realm offers. So it's lovely to have you all here. Are you ready to go in? Yeah, it's funny, the sun, like the cloud passed before the sun, right? Like, what are the shadows that cloud our vision and don't let us see clearly and distort our vision? And what's also in the shadow, what's in our blind spot? Super passionate about this, because when we find that and release those blind spots and those judgments, we expand our capacity to love and be love. And that is the game here. All right, so here we go. Of course, there are 33 of you as usual. I love it. 2 hands over the heart center. Gently press. Oh, it smells like fir pine here. All the trees in the surrounding Colorado Rocky Mountains are coming down, and the aroma of pine. And let's drop out of the mind and into the heart. And down into the solar plexus today. There are still parts of the self that feel very neglected, abandoned, unseen. There we go. It's just starting, that alchemy is beginning there in the solar plexus. It's instantly affecting the throat center. That's not a surprise. Woo! So I'm using my ability and my field to help clear. Yeah, there we go. Your lateral reference points, meaning family and friends around you that you grew up with, even if they are not in physical proximity, they are in near energetic template reference proximity, are touchstones that you unconsciously are touching throughout the day. We're going to begin to dissolve these touchstones so that who you truly are can emanate without reference to this kind of energetic impingement or limiter in the field. There we go. So the way mom, brother, father, neighbor, friend, cousin, all that, right? Teachers think about you. It's all, yeah, it's hard to talk at the same time as it all clears. Lots and lots of opening and clearing the throat center. As a result, shifting the self-perception without these internalized reference points. They're actually like nodal points within the template infrastructure of your multidimensional self that you agreed to have here. But we are actively shifting and recoding them. We're not dissolving or getting rid of them, judging them as bad. We're actually recoding them as an invitation. I was shown the image just now of a doorbell. Like, there is a way for someone to enter your space now with boundaries that are respectful and loving, and you are the arbiter of that. Oof, there's a lot shifting and moving, so we're gonna let that run through. Just focus on your breath. There we go. There's a big release in the tailbone again. Take a nice deep breath in the heart center. Focus on expanding the heart center and expanding your I am presence out now. There you go. We're increasing the radial presence of your being. For many of you, it's like I felt like big wings unfurling, right? Fully inner sourced. Because you are source. Not content to dim your light, retract or retreat, hide or hermit. Yeah, ooh, there's so much clearing from shoulders, upper back, clavicle, throat. Crowns are opening. Okay, time to be fully radiant and radiate the love that you always have been. There's an attunement happening now in the heart center. There we go. There's even more old limiters and density vibrates right on out. Imagine a white light in the center of your chest expanding and glowing brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter in all directions until that's all you are. There we go. I just felt the whole octave shift. It is not disloyal to become this bright. It is like turning on a light in a dark room so that others may see. The extent to which we have dimmed our light is the extent to which we have engaged in the same story that we are not worthy of the light. How can that be when we are the light? Playing an interesting game of hide and seek. And now our truest selves come forth and radiate the love and joy that is our birthright. I'm hearing a tonal shift and I'm feeling all the crown chakras opening. And now let's connect all of our fields together, like all these disparate points of light. Yep, there's a beautiful tapestry of light. And I can hear these tonal, almost like, yeah, it's like a musical instrument as everyone connects into everyone else. We all have a slightly different tone. It's so beautiful. And then let that ring through and ring out and radiate out. What a beautiful capstone to the week. Oh, it's like being a firework incarnate in human form. Yeah. It is your birthright to be this radiant, to be this joyful, to be this bright. For many reasons we dim that, most especially to try to stay safe. But offense is the best defense, so light it up. Allow your radiance to shine through. Now we're setting up something interesting. In the back of the heart center, so we're setting up a whole infrastructure to be able to move and transmute a lot of energy. There we go. And right out the front of the heart center. So walking transmuters. And no threat to the self, because you are source incarnate. You are this light and this love incarnate, and it is just all your own darkness, right? Meaning self-exile, self-concept based in separation consciousness is transmuting. And there's just always, this is up and running for your benefit and for the field's benefit as well. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Whew. So you don't need me to do it, right? This is all about getting your infrastructure up and running within your construct. We all need help. I want to be careful there. Having deconstructed lone wolf, we're all meant to get help. I've worked with many people throughout, and I will continue to. I'm in a group right now. I'll probably be joining another one. It's really clear we're all meant to be held. We can hold others and allow ourselves to be held. It's kind of completes the circuit of flow. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's hard to see my screen now, so I can, yeah, thanks Vicki. I can sort of see some comments coming through in the chat. Let me know how you're feeling. I feel lit up, quiet, calm. I am the background, yeah. There's a giant gold mine back there. Scylla, you're levitating. Yeah, it should. I imagine y'all might just feel a little lighter, to say the least. Come back and do the series multiple times. We don't just clean our house once, right? It's kind of an ongoing project. But there is some, let's see. Yeah, tired. Yeah, that would be expected as you purge and clear a whole bunch. If you need to rest, please do. Drink lots and lots of water. These are fast, but don't be deceived. They're super deep, multidimensional template shifts are happening. And then the cellular biology has to reorient and kind of catch up and shift itself. So lots and lots of good, clean water today for all of us. Good, clean food. Maybe you don't even want to eat food for a little bit. That's okay too. You feel lighter, especially in your back. Feeling grateful. Yay. You can feel energy in your lower chakras. Woo! I used to not be able to feel anything. And then I cleared so much. Now I'm a proxy, right, for all my clients. Sarah Renee, so powerful. You're so welcome. Yeah, and the last thing I really want to, because I'm going to get going on the Higher Love Family party here in a few minutes. The last thing I just want to share that's coming through for everyone. Please, please, please retrain your thought patterns out of I am alone. That's coming through really strongly. Really strongly. Anytime that wants to come in, please just hold the line and say, no, thank you. We don't think that anymore. We are part of the greater whole and always have been. So just hold the line. Oh, yeah, you started a 6-day fast today. Well, there you go, right? So reset. A lot of us are bringing the bodies into a different template and into a higher order of harmony and balance so that we can do things like take this body and go to Paris like that. I was just having that conversation with a peer who is very similar to me and actually in Lisbon, and she was told the same thing. I was shown that a few years ago. This is not sci-fi, folks. These are things that are a birthright and that the human design was designed for. You've reframed your entire template around spiritual hygiene. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I am owning the psychic hygiene movement because I have benefited so greatly and can tell the difference. That, in addition to what we were told at the end there, which is what we choose, what we think is a choice. And often we don't think so because it happens so fast and it's so patterned and routine and such a habit. But what we choose to think is a choice. So let's make good choices, right? All right. I love you all so much. I'm so glad that you all showed up here for this. And let me know on the replay what you're experiencing as it goes on, or if you circled back, or if you're finding this later. It could be 3 years from now and you're finding this, right? Leave your feedback. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. It's my pleasure, it's my privilege, and it's my mission. So it feels very fulfilling to me. And all right, I will see some of you in the Higher Love Party, and I cannot wait to see some of you in Europe over the next month. I'll be traveling for almost a month, and then some other places as we put them together. Yes, thank you all. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you. Bye for now.